Since Kevin Durant left Brooklyn, has he ever made it to the Western Conference Finals? How about this? Has he ever made it to the finals since he left Brooklyn? The answer, no. Okay, so what does that tell me? It tells me Kyrie Irving wasn't the problem. It was Kevin freaking Durant. That's who the problem was, and he is a problem, and he's done. You know where he should go? He should go to the Lakers. You know why he should go to the Lakers? Because all I've been hearing is LeBron James and him come out and say, hey, if we got matched up together, oh, watch out. Watch out. Put those idiots together. We'll see how that works out over there in Lakertown. That is a joke. There, Carmelo Anthony, remember that? Carmelo Anthony, for years, LeBron came out and said, if we get Carmelo Anthony, me and Carmelo, our games fit each other. Oh, really? Carmelo went over there. They fit all right. What did it fit? It fit an asshole in a buck. That's what I felt. And what I mean by a buck, I'd rather go out with a buck and pay for a popcorn than use my asshole and get banged in the ass like Speedy does every single night. Right, Speedy?
Hey, you gotta forget about Dame though, because
ladies and gentlemen, I just try to be a little crazy.
He's got a side hustle. Remember, he's still Dame Dollar too. That music career might flourish.
That's true.
Hey,
that's a good
we haven't even talked about the GOAT. We haven't even talked about the GOAT, Brandon Ingram, where he's going to go.
Oh man!
Oh please.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're hearing that it's not going to cost a lot.
I hate you. Okay.
We've been hearing, Owen, that it's not going to cost as much as some people may have said on this show not so long ago.
Yeah, well, good. I hope he goes somewhere.
Draft picks.
Yeah.
5? What was it? 5 first-round picks?
First-round draft picks, I said. And
Mikal Bridges?
He's worth it. Yeah. Okay. You're going to sit here and let's see what Mikal
He's
Bridges
worth 31st overall pick, maybe.
Let's see what Mikal Bridges does when the games count, okay? That's all I'm going to say. If he does it, I'll pat you on the back. I'll say,
he's like Lou Gehrig out there. He plays 48 minutes a game.
Stop. Brandon Ingram
He's
is so
be
much better than Mikal Bridges. It's not even funny. It's ridiculous. It's a terrible argument. It's terrible. And you're going to sit here and tell me, honestly, Manny,
I think
God,
you're right. But
honest to God. And Manny, you watch basketball, right?
I watch a decent amount, yeah.
All right. You've watched Brandon Ingram, right? And you've watched Mikal Bridges. Good player, great, good two-way player. Who would you rather right now? Would you rather big Brandon Ingram, a 4 that you can move to a 3 and dominate in the paint, shoot threes?
He's not a 4.
Yeah, he can play 4. We've seen him play 4. He is
5 rebounds a game. You want 5 rebounds a game at a 4?
But you want to know. But if you put him as a 4, who's going to defend him with his athletic ability? Who's going to do that? Carmelo played 4. Carmelo played a 4. He was undersized at 6'8". So what are you going to say about that?
Way stockier.
Stop. Carmelo can't shoot like Brandon Ingram either. So let's
a better shooter.
I don't think Brandon Ingram's that great of a shooter.
I think he is.
I think he is.
Well, I would take Brandon Ingram. Anyways,
Andy,
who would you take? Mikal Bridges or Brandon Ingram?
I know Mikal Bridges is better defensively, but I think Brandon Ingram's just a decent bit better than Mikal Bridges offensively, so I think I'm probably going to lean towards him as well.
See, I usually side offense also because I don't believe the defense wins champions thing. Except Brandon Ingram has been on losing team after losing team after losing team, and he's had the ball in his hands all the time. Mikal Bridges has not had that opportunity except for 1 year with the Nets, and he put up better numbers than Ingram did in any of these years where he had the ball that much. That's how I feel about it. And he's on the Knicks. Let's go Knicks.
Listen, I like Mikal Bridges too. I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't like him. I'm just telling you that if I were to choose between one or the other, I'm taking Brandon Ingram.
There's got to be a way for us to settle this though. How do we settle this?
Let's reach out to both of those guys and get them on the show.
And have them slapbox. Like the big Hawaiian.
I think with both those guys' size, I think they can reach over to the other guy's size. They're both long enough. I mean, seriously, I like Mikal Bridges. I like his personality. Brandon Ingram is a type of personality, but if you would have asked me talent-wise, there you go. That's perfect. If you would have asked me right now, who would I rather want? I'm going to take Brandon Ingram. That's what I would take. because I think he fits more in the mold of the type of player I'm looking to build my team around with a guy like Jalen Brunson and Carl. Could you imagine Brandon Ingram, Jalen Brunson, and Karl Anthony Towns? I mean, come on. That's even better than Mikal Bridges, Karl Anthony Towns, and Jalen Brunson. I'm just telling you what I see. I've watched both those guys play. I like them both. I like both their games. I just like Brandon Ingram's game a little bit better.
Jabba, just phenomenal research, Jabba. Melo, 35% from three. Brandon Ingram, 36% from three. Same as Melo, slightly better.
All
You're
right.
trying to tell me he's this great shooter. He's a very good shooter. Melo was one of the best
So Brandon Ingram has a better three-point shooting. He's better at three-point shooting. But 1%.
Melo's inside game was a million times better than Ingram's.
How do we know what Brandon Ingram is? He's 23, 24 years old. He's still a young kid. Yes, he's young. Brandon Ingram's young. Go look at his age.
He's 27.
How old is he?
27.
All right, 27. He's still young. He's still young. He's still very
prime of his career. He's the prime of his career. That's year 9. Year 9.
I think he's, first of all, he's played on really bad teams, and I don't think the Pelicans are that good of a team. Obviously Williamson can't stay healthy, and they can never keep a roster together long enough for the playoffs. They make the playoffs, they sneak into the playoffs, and they can never keep that. Williamson's, whenever he is healthy, goes into the playoffs. He's not 100% healthy. Last year, I think he was down in the playoffs 2 games into it. It just that they can never stay healthy. If you put Brandon Ingram on a talented team, I think he flourished. Could you imagine him on the Boston Celtics? Oh my God! You see what Kristaps Porzingis did. I mean, he could do the same thing. I think he does. He spreads out he spreads out so very well, and he could do so many different things. So